I need you to translate that, Sab.
It's an
I'll need it
ancient
in
language
French,
that has
actually.
no
He just
translation.
he just cursed. He cast a hex
I
on
know,
everybody.
right? Like, yo, my fucking sofa started floating, dude. What the hell?
This is a secret incantation.
Oh,
Ages passed. Can't say anymore.
Alrighty, let's get this bad boy going.
wait, give me
And
3 seconds. All right, now go ahead.
All right, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of No Parking Zone. This is episode 13 with your hosts Jordan, Josh, and Seb. Say what's up, guys.
Yo,
What up?
We're finally fully back. We're back, baby. Yeah, all right. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to go on with. Does anybody want to say anything before we go into our main topic?
No.
I don't think
Josh.
so. I don't think I
Okay.
have anything interesting developing with the wine.
I have an important update. Your boy went fucking viral.
I thought it was
Oh,
about your
yeah?
hemorrhoids.
Duh, I don't know how hemorrhoids. Fuck. Okay. No, I went fucking viral. It's insane. This shit that's crazy. My phone won't stop fucking vibrating. It's insane. I was like, all right, whatever. So, we were playing Monster Hunter all together and shit like that. And I was like, man, I'm really tired. I've been off for like constantly because I had to get Jude ready for school and I was doing all the projects and I was cleaning up the house and shit. Fucking, we're playing. I'm like, all right, well, good night, guys. I'm going to bed. But before I went off, I was like, fuck it. I might as well make armor for my Palico. I made armor for my Palico. And I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, I have to show them this. They have to see this. So what I did was I made 2 sets of armors. I'm not going to go into whatever. I'll go into the specific of it. New Order and fucking Rombobolo, whatever fuck you want to call it. Those two make some cool ass armor sets for the Palico.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like an astronaut head with a floating brain and then tentacle monster at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
That's my Palico. That stupid video that I sent you guys, that's not even fucking more than 11 seconds long. It's technically 11 seconds, 11.22 seconds or whatever shit. I gave it to you guys, and then I was like, I made a challenge to myself to post something on social media, either every day or every other day. I didn't have anything ready to send anywhere, so I ended up using that video and I posted it to TikTok and I posted it to Instagram. I posted it everywhere. So what ended up happening was I was like, all right, whatever. It's like it started gaining traction. I was like, oh, this thing has like 200 views already. That's pretty cool. Oh, this is getting a lot of views. What's happening? And I go to sleep. By the time I go to sleep, it's at 5,000 on Instagram and 5,000 on TikTok. I wake up in the morning. TikTok did not get much traction throughout the night. Instagram, however, I woke up to 16,000 views.
Nice.
Insane. Right now, as we're speaking, it is 9 p.m., right?
Mm.
So, I went from 16,000 to... I'm going to it right now. It's ever growing, dude. It's just insane. To 325,000 views.
Dang.
Well.
It's insane. I have 12K likes, 145 comments, 4,200 shares, and 612 bookmarked. That's just on Instagram alone. I'm not going into TikTok. That's a whole other story, and that shit's weird. But yeah, I'm like, holy hell, like I'm getting followers and stuff like that. And granted, I have Synergy. The Synergy is basically the No Parking Zone podcast in my Twitch and YouTube and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna harness this. I don't know how I'm gonna harness this though. This thing is insane how much traction it's getting, and the amount of the amount of people that are sharing this is insane too.
Mm-hmm.
It's blowing my mind, and you know what I mean. Like it's like because I'm not used to like all the attention and shit like that. I'm like responding to every single fucking comment.
That's a waste of your time.
So exactly, and I was like, man,
Just
I
the
have to stop
positive
at
one.
some
Say
point.
thank you. Yeah, that's it.
No,
Just say
just
thank you
get
to the
the heart.
positive one.
You don't even have to say thank you. You can just hit the heart thing next to them, which is nice.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I was like, it's not that many comments. I was like, okay, whatever. I started doing it, and then the amount of like responses I'm getting from the fucking comments I'm putting, the amount of hearts that people are putting for my comments alone, I'm like, that's amazing. It's my small little fame right now, and who's to say it won't grow any bigger in the future? A dumb video that I sent you guys while extremely tired ended up making it a viral hit sensation on fucking Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. YouTube not so much, but whatever. I find that so you'll never know what the hell's gonna make it out there.
Yeah.
It's so fucking stupid, and I love it. I was like,
It could be
my goal is
anything.
to try to get people to watch my content. That's all it is. But something I didn't put no effort into. I didn't edit. I just threw it out there. That rawness. It's like I wrote my own musical. People went to Broadway to see it. Sorry, I've been watching Venture Brothers still. But yeah.
Very, very cool.
It's insane. I also wanted to bring up the fact that 30% chance of rain doesn't mean 30% chance of rain. It means 30% chance of your area getting rain.
Yep.
Dude, I was like, excuse me, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think I learned that like it was like last year or 2 years ago, and I was like, why don't they explain that? So like, I felt like I've been getting lied to my whole fucking life.
I mean, it makes sense.
It's insane. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Shut up, Zach. No, it
What do you
doesn't.
mean it makes
It
sense?
doesn't make a shred of sense. The way they say it makes it sound like there's a 30% chance I'm gonna get rained on today.
Yeah, like what the fuck,
Bro. So, you expected
Chances-
your whole life that when they say it's gonna, they're talking to, like, on the news station, they're talking to the whole city. So you think when
do,
they,
do you not
think
hear
when
people
it,
complaining
you
constantly?
think when it rains on the whole city at once?
Yes.
Well, no, we know for a fact that doesn't happen because I've been in an area where it's raining on one side of the wall and not raining on the
I don't
other.
know. It's one of the things you don't think about, but it makes sense to me that, you know, you can't
Like now that I know,
guarantee-
yeah, you're right. It makes sense. But like
It makes sense now that we know,
I-
but we're in the majority of like saying like people did not know this. People used to be like, "I'm so sick and tired of weatherman telling me it's gonna rain when
yeah,
it's not
yeah,
raining."
it only makes sense after you learn it. Before you
Yes.
learn
Well,
what it
sure.
means, it's almost like you're getting lied to. Honestly,
With
feels like I'm
this
getting
knowledge, with this knowledge, right, that we have right now, if you think back and you listen to weather reporters and shit like that, the way they say it does kind of explain it, but not unless you're actually paying attention
yeah,
to it.
exactly. You need to already
Chance
know
of
that's
showers
what
in
they're
your
talking-
area. That's literally what it says. Chance of showers in your area. I'm like, now that I hear that, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? This whole fucking time, insane right there.
Yeah, the weatherman says some weird things, like the whole dew point thing. That is specifically for pilots.
Yeah, I don't
They
know
are
what
straight up
that
only
shit's for.
talking to pilots. It's for starting up. I believe it's for starting up engines. I don't quite remember, but
Really?
yeah, like the dew point is specifically for aviation.
That
Yeah, I never knew
don't
why
pay
they said
attention.
that.
Yep, that's why.
I
Because you're not a pilot.
every
That's
time
why.
I heard every time I heard about the dew point, I'm like, well, I can't roll around in the grass before school.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? That's what it meant to me. I was like, all right, I guess it's wet.
If you do not work in aviation, those words don't mean anything to you. But if you do work in aviation, those are very important words.
I can now knock like two things off my notes I wanted to talk about for so long. I also got fucking Cholula in my eye.
No.
That was
Say that again. What you got in your eye?
Cholula, hot
What is
sauce.
Cholula?
Terrible. It's hot
Do I have
sauce.
to Google what? Hot. Oh. I'm so sorry. That sounds horrible.
I've had
I was
that
like-
happen before.
Believe it or not, it wasn't like like I had Cholula in my hands and then like I didn't wash my hands correctly.
That's what happened to
Legit
me.
hot sauce.
Oh, it
Was in my eye.
Oh, that's horrible.
What happened? It
And the fact-
splashed?
No, I was just fucking stupid. I don't know what I was doing. Apparently, I was eating a burrito
And you dripped
and
hot
I
sauce
put the
in your
burrito
eye?
down. No, and I put my burrito down and like I went to go like move hair out of my eye. Like I have a lot of hair now, so I'm moving hair out of my face. And as I do it, I fucking my finger touches my eye, like,
Oh, that
in the corner.
sucks.
and then I blink,
Oh, yep, and that
and then I
distributed
blink,
it.
and it goes into my eye.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, I was like, what the fuck? It's like it, but the thing was, it wasn't hot. It was just very irritating. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, yeah,
I was like,
because the way it works is the way capsaicin works is it fires off your pain receptors, and I don't
Mhm.
think it's like the pain receptors don't work quite the same in your eye, but there's still some shit it doesn't like in your eye. So maybe it doesn't hurt as much. Although I've had hot sauce in my eye and it burned like a bitch.
I had Tabasco.
Yeah, I was just like, it's not hot. Like, it just was like, what's the matter? What's the matter? I was like, it's not hot. It's just fucking irritating. I was like, I can't open my eye.
How hot? What's the hot sauce called? How hot is that shit?
Cholula, I don't think it's that hot.
Cholula.
That might be why, because
It's
like
not that hot.
I had like some.
No.
I don't remember what it was made with, but it was a decently hot pepper, like in the 5-figure range of Scoville units, and that's what got in my eye, and it burned like a bitch.
I don't see, like, the thing is, like, I don't do a lot of hot sauce. Either I make my own hot
Mhm.
sauce and that's it.
You need to make more.
But, like,
I need hot sauce.
I'm Hispanic, so like I have a good tolerance for hot sauce. It sounds weird, but like it really is a thing because I found out I like hot sauce way late in my age. Like I think I was like 27 when I found out I was like hot sauce is amazing.
My
I was
uncle introduced me to hot sauce at a young age.
Really?
Him and
I
my
wish I,
aunt
like- yeah.
grow peppers and tomatoes and shit on
Lucky.
their farm, so they would always make salsas, and he'd have all these crazy kinds of hot sauces.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Before my hot sauce ferment, my very first batch of hot sauce, before it fermented and got all the, like, you know, all the shit corrected and everything like that, my wife ended up fucking eating that shit out of the fucking jar
Yeah.
as salsa. I'm like, I worked so hard on that.
Oh,
Like,
you
it
didn't blend
even
it? You didn't blend it up yet? No, it was still fermenting.
I was like, come on.
She
I was,
hated
so,
it
I
as
was like,
salsa.
why?
You gotta
She
put
was like, this shit's.
you
She's
gotta
like,
put
this shit's
sticky
I
meat
good.
bet it
on
was
dude.
delicious.
Well, Sab, I was making a strawberry hot sauce. Sounds stupid. It sounds so stupid, but
doesn't.
that shit is so fucking fire. I made a strawberry one. I made a strawberry pineapple one.
Pineapple and hot
peach hot
sauce is
sauce.
delicious. The pineapple
Yeah,
and spicy
dude, I'm
is so
telling you.
good.
I didn't realize, like, I was like, oh, okay. Because I make barbecue sauce like crazy. This might be like the 8th time I'm talking about this shit, but like, my barbecue sauce, it's nothing to sneeze at. You try, you're like, god damn, this shit's good as fuck. It's like crack.
I will say pineapple chamoy is delicious.
What is a
Mm.
chamoy?
It's
It's
the
hot sauce.
no, well, it's the Mexican spicy candy thing.
Mhm.
Ah, okay.
It's
I've
like
had
they make
Mexican in
them.
a long time.
I'm sorry, did I say fucking hot sauce?
Yeah.
Well, you did. Yeah.
Listen, in my brain, I was like, they're
It's like a
I
spice
don't-
mix that they put on the candy.
Yeah, I don't really like. It's gonna sound weird. I don't like Mexican candy all that much.
Really?
It's too many like flavors that don't make sense.
I
in
can
my mouth.
understand that. Yeah, that the flavors
Yeah.
kind of don't make sense, but I do like weird flavors, so I really
Me
like it.
too.
In the same way that I
And,
like
I try it.
I like Caribbean food, like jerk chicken.
Yeah,
that can be kind of a
jerk,
weird
ooh.
flavor, but I really like jerk
I like
chicken. There was
jerk.
there's this it was this island barbecue place right down the road from my work, and there was no way they were making money because these fuckers were selling their like rice bowls in dishwasher safe Tupperware. So I like my cupboard is filled with Tupperware from this place because it's good for the dishwasher. But it's like there's no way these people are making money because I'm getting a giant rice bowl packed for like $10, and it was so
Mhm.
good. But they've been closed for 3 months, and I think they're done, which I'm so mad about because
Did they
were
do
delicious.
patties?
Yeah, they did.
I love Jamaican patties.
They had
So
they had
here's the
Jamaican
thing, right?
breakfast too, and it's like the day I decided I wanted to go try the Jamaican breakfast, that was the first day I discovered they were closed like 3 months ago.
Damn.
I was like, God fucking damn it, I want this
You're
shit.
making me
All-
want some now.
All Caribbean islanders make themselves a fucking hot pocket. All right, I'm just gonna say it. I understand it.
I would. I
I'm
know how
Puerto
to.
Rican. I say batalillos, and people go, "Oh, what you mean? That's dessert?" No, bitch. I'm Puerto Rican.
But
That's
patillos
fucking
are not
everything.
desserts. What the fuck?
Trust me, I am aware of this. People go, "No, that's an empanada." I'm not Mexican.
Bro.
I'm Puerto Rican. It's called a batalillo for me. Like that's what it
okay.
is. It's
Like-
not.
Aren't they also like made slightly differently?
Yeah, the dough is different too, but at the same time, like
Yeah, like it's a,
When
it's a, it's
people
a
think
different
of-
food that's just similar.
when people other than Puerto Ricans say like batalillos, they think of dessert pastries. They think of like a pastry that's like cream filled or like jelly filled, because that's what it is for other cultures. But for us, it started as just a batalillo. It's just a dough covered something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's all I was about to say.
That's
I've
all it
never
is.
had a dessert patillo. I've only had like actual food patillos, like mostly from like you.
Yeah, my dad used to make some pastries back in the day, like, but they're mostly baked.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Well,
I've
like,
never had a dessert.
Well,
one.
we call it, because my wife can never say batalillos, right? She goes Puerto Rican hot pockets. I'm like,
She can't
that's
say
what it is.
patadios.
Listen, she's
Wait,
very white.
which part of the word can she not say? That's not a difficult. Like she didn't
I
even roll
can't
her
fuck
tongue.
it up. I can't. I
Like-
can't fuck up the word. So it's like, you know
It's
what I
just
mean? Like I don't
unbelievable.
know how to say it like she does.
What do you mean? You can't fuck up the word. You fuck up
can't
every
fuck
word
it
in
up. I,
Final
like-
Fantasy. You can't fuck up this word.
No. Final Fantasy's on purpose because like it's to get a reaction to people, and I fucking love it. it's what Los Noches. It is not Los Noches. I'm like, I know it's not, but it's Los
yeah,
Noches.
the only one
to
you
me.
said right was Thanalan. No, you said Gridania, right?
No, Gridania because
said
it's
Gridania, right?
Mega Man for me. Gridania and Idleshire. I was the first person to say
you were the
Idleshire
only
right.
one to say
and
Idleshire
nobody believed me. I
I'm
was
pretty
like,
sure
no,
I
I'm
said
actually
it
saying
wrong
this right.
because I just decided, like, he's definitely saying this wrong. It's something else.
I always call it.
I read it.
Idleshire.
When I read it, I was like, oh, it's Idleshire, and everybody was like,
No, it ain't.
you're saying it wrong. I was like, no, I'm definitely saying this right. It's like, then like you see a cutscene later, I'm like, I was fucking right. Get out of here. We had to get Scott's girlfriend, who's an English major, to fucking confirm I was saying it right. That shit was
Yeah,
hilarious.
sure enough, we were the weirdos this time.
We were on the phone for fucking 20 minutes trying to get her on the line. And when we finally got her on the phone, she was like, You're calling me for a video game? It was fucking the hardest thing to explain to her because she was like, I want nothing to do with this conversation. But we pleaded with her for like a good 5 minutes. Oh, good times.
Indeed.
uh,
I'd like to circle
yeah.
back to Monster Hunter for a little bit, if y'all don't mind.
no, never. Fuck that game.
The game is fantastic.
It is
You having fun, Sab?
Yeah.
You enjoying it? Have I even played with you yet, Sab?
No, but I've been
I
having
think so.
fun.
I've been the mediator.
What-
I fought the chicken with Sab.
What you playing
Yeah,
right?
We fucked it up.
What weapons you playing right now, Sab?
Lance. I've been
Well,
poking
I knew it
everything.
because they, apparently
Oh, yeah.
Lance can stick on monsters
It's
like white on rice now.
Amazing.
Yeah.
They,
this
they gave
fucking
Lance a
game, dude.
bunch of buffs.
You look at Lance from fucking from what was the last game?
Rise.
Rise.
It was
No,
good,
not
Rise.
Rise.
World.
World. The same engine. World. You look at Lance from World, and you look at Lance from fucking.
This isn't the
from
Rise engine,
Wild.
not the World engine.
It's insane.
Yeah, no.
Well, no,
Lance
like
feels a lot
this is-
better than it did in previous games, for sure.
Yeah, so it's like it's blocking very nicely. You're like you're jumping onto enemies faster or monsters faster and stuff like that. Wound damage is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Gun lance is something I actually
I
am looking into.
almost. I was about to use that as my secondary.
Yeah, I was like,
longsword.
but I was like, I know Sab's gonna pick Lance. I was like, I don't want to be fucking bumping into him.
There's a level
like-
1 deco that stops your teammates from messing with you now. It's just one level 1 deco,
Oh,
and your
nice.
teammates can't knock you over
Yeah.
anymore. So there's no more excuses for that. You just
Very
gotta get
nice,
the deco
very
eventually.
nice.
I'm never gonna use it.
Yeah, oh well, and I mean, like, you can trip all you want, just don't complain.
No,
Yeah.
I don't, because what do you call it? Like, I'm never where you guys are now.
Okay.
Like, that's the best thing about this. They made my fucking switch axe more versatile than ever. I'm like, this is awesome.
Nice.
The parry for fucking switch axe, it works like it normally would, but I don't think I can sidestep with it, because normally it's a sidestep
Mhm.
attack,
Mhm.
but now they made it into a parry. And boy, oh boy, am I offsetting monsters like every fucking second. It is. Once you get the attack patterns down, they're fucking cooked. Like, I'm just boiling them up like a fucking crab in a pot of water. Like, it's nobody's business, dude.
Yeah.
We call it, I parried the fucking I parried Arkfeld, and I was like, fuck yeah, dude. And I was like, this is gonna be amazing. And this is a spoiler, so I'm not gonna say it, but I'm just gonna say me and Josh talked about it afterwards, about the real Arkfeld fight.
Mhm.
And I was like,
I thought I was crazy when I got
Oh.
hit. When I got hit
Oh.
that first time, I was like, wait a minute,
I
hold on,
was
this is
like-
normal. This is not normal.
what the fuck? I went to go fucking offset the monster. I was like, oh no. And I just got smacked away. I was like, oh no.
I think it's cool that they added the clash thing.
Yeah, I've done a few clashes on Greatsword, but back when I was using that as my secondary, that was very interesting.
I was doing that on Lance.
haven't clashed.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
You like go head to head with the monster, and if you win, you knock him back, and like
Is that only with shields?
I don't
With
know.
blocking
Anything
attack,
that can
yeah,
block?
with
Yeah,
blocking
yeah, I
attack,
guess so. Yeah.
You have to get a
Yeah,
perfect
okay.
block.
So I was just like, I can't do that shit.
Yeah, it's only perfect blocks.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's
what
pretty
about like
cool.
fucking so regular sword and shield, charge blade, a great sword.
Can Sword and Shield do it?
all the
I heard
lances.
Greatsword is cracked in this
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
hate the
it
focus
is.
mode. It's really strong. Like I was fucking
Yeah.
monsters up, but every time I was close to death, I would try to put my greatsword away and I'd fire my fucking slinger.
Yeah.
I'm also having input delays with the radial menu, but I guess they're just never gonna fix that. 'Cause that's always been a thing.
It's always like that.
Yeah.
It's like it's a pain in the ass. I'm like, come on, come
Yeah,
on, come on.
they're never gonna fix that. I've also noticed a few of the nerfs on longsword, like that second overhead slash, is slow. You want to skip that attack if you play longsword. Skip that overhead slash. Oh my god, it takes
Yeah.
forever to go through.
I mean, like longsword's usually my bread and butter. And when Josh saw me not bring out the longsword, he was like, "Excuse me, you're not playing longsword?" I'm like, "No."
But yeah, I figured you were gonna be longsword switch axe, but then you went dual sword switch axe.
Well, because like I usually do long swords and I do dual sword.
Mm.
I do long sword, dual sword, and bow. Like those are like my three weapons I used to use. But ever since I found out I can speed run games and I speed run fucking Monster Hunter Rise, the switch axe is the way to go. Boy, oh boy, did I find out how fun that weapon was in Rise. I was like, oh, I gotta use this shit. So now I just used it constantly. And dude, let me tell you right now, I'm getting like friend requests constantly every time I with somebody because I'm just offsetting monsters. I'm breaking parts. I'm fucking things up. I'm creating wounds. I'm sticking to the enemy like glue. It's fun. It's not fun when I have full aggro all the time though. I'm like, fucking somebody, please, so I can like take a step back. But yeah, the game is insane. Like the amount of detail everything is happening and what you're choosing to do and all that stuff. I do have my gripes here and there, but it's basic stuff. It doesn't deter me from enjoying the game. The game is amazing. In my opinion, I'm giving this shit like a 9.9. It's not a full 10 because I want to see what the DLC comes with.
We know the first monster we're getting.
Ooh, what's that?
Mizetsune. Of course Mizetsune made it in.
Oh, fuck it. Come on.
But can we get that Glavenus? I want Glavenus.
Let's talk about Kongolala for a second.
How we-
No, dude,
oh
listen,
yeah,
listen.
you've never gotten a fight at
This is
He's
the
never
first
Kongolala.
fought him
time I
before,
fought
and I was like,
Kongolala.
what do you mean? I was like,
Well,
this is
no,
how he's always
yeah.
been.
You probably
Because-
fought him once in Rise, but then we never fought him again.
No, he's
Mm-mm.
not in Rise.
He's
No,
not,
he's
in,
not in
Rise?
Rise.
Oh, then this is
Because
your first
remember, Josh,
Kongolala.
every monster has a poop monster. There's always a poop monster for deodorant. Every single game
Yeah,
has a
but
deodorant monster, right?
The one in Rise
It's
isn't
fucking
so blatantly.
Yeah,
It's Volavoid or whatever.
He's
fuck
more
it
like
is.
a
yeah, you're right. It's not anteater.
Yeah, but we always think he's like Kongala because there's always a poop monster.
Yeah, but he's a straight up poop monster. This guy, because like I was so surprised when the
When he
cutscene
farted on you?
started. Yeah, his like he sticks his big shiny ass out and farted this nasty ass brown cloud
And then you're like, oh, I
in my
can't fucking heal.
face.
I can't heal. I can't heal.
And
Yeah,
then
Congo
he
Waka is fun.
proceeds to also start throwing his poop at me.
Yep, he is a gorilla that throws poop.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think he's. Well, I know he does it, but like in this one, I didn't even give him a chance to do it. I was beating the shit out.
He
of
throws
him.
it with his tail. He probably did it over your
Yeah.
head. He didn't hit me a single.
What do
It
you
was
call
so
it,
easy to dodge. He didn't hit me a single time with it. It was
Mhm.
funny
You
to
know,
watch.
I fucked him up and the little fucking Kongalas next to him and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Those are
I had to take care of those.
I did it
little
with the
guys.
switch axe, and I went to town.
Yeah, I was using
I was
charge
like,
blade at
this
the time,
is-
so I was having problems.
When I was like this, I was like, I haven't fought this monster in so long, and when I finally got to fight him again, I was like, this is so fun. Like for all the times, the fucking direction pad or the analog stick back in the day used to fuck me over. I was like, this for all the times, you little shithead. And yeah, it destroyed the hell out of him.
yeah, Congo,
So much fun.
Congo Longa hasn't been around since Generations Ultimate.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
what I was saying. I started with Monster Hunter World, so
Yeah, so yeah, you never fought
It's my
Congo
first
Longa. I
experience
wonder if
with
there are
that.
any other monsters in this one that you've never fought that just came back. There seems to be a lot of new monsters.
Well, I don't see. I don't know. The fire chicken, is he new?
That's yeah, he's brand new.
Yeah, that's
What
new.
about
Yeah.
Lalabarina?
What's that one?
Yes,
I
that's
don't know
new.
the names.
That's
That's the
Lalabrina's
spider.
the spider that dances.
Spider
That's
flower.
new,
white
yeah.
spider.
Yeah, Lalabrina's
Yeah.
new. That's a new spider.
What about the
You're fighting
what
a
about
lot
the
of new monsters in this
Chadacabra
one. That's new.
That's new as well. Yeah.
Hmm.
and the Balahara?
That's new.
Is that the bear?
No, it's like
No,
the
that's
worm
the-
thing, the
That's-
sandworm.
yeah,
That's
you're
the
right.
worm
Yep,
thing.
you're
And
right,
Dog
that's right.
Shagama is also a fucking.
That's what I was about
new
to
monster.
ask.
Like now that I
What
think about it, the returning monsters, honestly, if I say them, they're all spoilers right now. Just that.
They're all spoilers.
What about
The only
Rampapolo?
way-
Rampapolo.
The only way that we know that the returning monsters, you don't fight that many.
Actually,
honestly.
Sab, the only
They're-
returning monster you might have fought at this point is Narcellus.
Yeah, Nursilla and Kongala.
Kangala and Narcellus
yeah,
are the
and
only returning
Kongala, yeah.
monsters.
I hate Narcellus. God, I'm so mad that monster's in this game.
No,
Fuck that game.
no,
Fuck
fuck
this
you.
monster.
You don't understand until the first time you fight it, no problem. Second time you fight it, fuck you.
I do understand.
You know the
I
problem
played
with the second
I
one.
played Generations Ultimate.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know
yeah,
exactly.
what
You
this
know
thing
the
does.
problem with it. It is
There's
horrible.
a reason this is my least favorite monster ever.
I don't
hate
remember
fighting
having
this
a
thing.
I wanna say
particularly
this right
bad
now.
time.
When they make you fight this thing the second time, you have no weapons that have blue sharpness. Like, it is
Yeah.
annoying as
Oh
fuck.
yeah, no, though I do remember bouncing off a lot in that fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's that
he
cloak.
is-
Unless
he
you
is
could burn
hard.
it off. You could burn it, but you have to know that you're fighting it, because the first time you fight Narcellus, it doesn't have it. So you're like, okay, whatever, I guess this is the new way to fight it. No, the game's fucking you.
I wonder if we'll get any of
it's
the
like-
webby spiders from Rise, because they were a lot of fun. They had
Yeah,
really
which one was
juicy
that?
hit
The one that
zones.
scooted around everywhere?
The one that scooted around? That's Narcellus.
No,
Or are we talking about Rise?
Yeah, Rachnos.
Rachnikadachi?
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
That one was fun. I did like Rachnikadachi. He had a lot of juicy hit zones.
Mm.
Rachnikadaki. I think that's the Sabism for it.
Sab hasn't even gone to like the cold area yet, so we have
Yeah,
to,
I
like...
did.
Did you?
I've been to the cold area. I fought the Hirobami.
Oh, that's all you did though, right? You didn't do
Yeah.
anything else.
No.
Oh, yeah, so you haven't really been to the cold area then.
Well, I mean, I've been.
You get stopped right there and then you get sent away. So you haven't gone into it. All I know is my favorite new monster, and I'm going to spoil it. Sab already knows this exists because I've literally just been gleeing about it forever. Zoo-Woo, baby. Zoo-Woo!
That was a very,
The
I did
fucking
like that
cephalopod!
I do like
He
the
is
new
fucking
Cephalopod
amazing.
skeletons. Yeah, they're really cool.
He is so fucking fun. Oh my god! When I fought him, I was like, I'm so into this.
Can you cut his
I'm
tentacles
so
off?
into this whole thing.
Can you cut his tentacles off?
Oh,
I couldn't.
I don't know, dude. I
just
went straight
killed
for
him.
the head
I just killed him.
because I want
I
the
couldn't- I
sack.
didn't know if I could cut it off. I tried
Yeah.
a little bit, but then he ended up dying because I managed to get a lot of wounds on his face, and I'm just gonna keep hitting.
Correct.
Those, so.
Because like the first time I killed him, I went straight for the kill because it was right after another fight, and I was like, I don't have items, because I was trying to capture the monster beforehand. So I was like, fuck it, I don't have any. I was like, I just wasted materials on this, so I'm not even gonna bother catching it. I just fucking killed it.
Mm.
And then I realized I needed ink sacs, so then I fought it like 2 more times, and I just kept going for the head to get the ink sacs. Let me tell you right now, the new cephalopod skeletons, amazing.
Are there more than two?
I think it's a very, very welcome addition to Monster Hunter.
Yeah, are there more than 2 right now?
Without a doubt. There's 2 that I've seen so far.
Okay.
I haven't gone far in the game. I'm only like ranked 27.
Okay, so we'll see if we'll get more. We'll probably
Yeah,
get
like
another
I'm
new one.
doing all
They're
the
interesting.
optional quests first. I'm doing all the optional quests before I go further, so that way like you guys catch up. Like I can tell you which ones to skip and which ones to do, but do all of
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
It's no
technically we
big
gotta
deal.
do all of them to unlock everything.
Well, not really. The optional quests don't mean shit.
Oh, really?
I'm
Some
talking
of them
about,
are
like,
nothing?
I'm doing like all the fishing. I'm doing all the fucking
yeah,
all the
those
environmental
are all
things.
extra.
So I'm doing it now, so that way like, cause I'm waiting for you guys. If not, then I'll just be like rushing through shit.
Mhm.
This is the first time I'm actually ahead of you guys, like for the longest time. 'Cause
Yeah.
usually I was the one working constantly.
I hadn't had the time.
Yeah, but believe it or not, like I'm taking my sweet ass time. Like I could have been way further, but the thing is, I'm taking my time with it because I'm helping out, doing other quests and shit, and I'm just grinding out things. Like my weapons are not that much stronger than yours, still. Like, I have yet to like get a good weapon beyond Dog Shagama. That's all I'm gonna say because I can't spoil Dog Shagama weapons.
I just keep using paralysis hammer, and the strongest lungs what I have.
I've got a poison
So
pokey.
I switch between the paralysis dual swords and the blast dual swords, depending on what I'm fighting. Like as a secondary weapon, because the paralysis is so good.
Yes, Sab, what's your
You can just stun
secondary?
it.
I have a hunting horn
Go,
right now,
Lance.
but I haven't used it yet.
Oh, okay.
Yo, if
Come on,
you have
play
the
that
hunting
funky
horn,
music.
might I recommend you just fought the monster, the Black Flame, the new Ordar. I recommend getting some of that gear set because it is amazing for fucking hunting horns.
Was that Maestro and Slugger?
Wide range.
Wide range. Oh yeah, for a support build.
Oh,
But it is
Wide
also
range
low
is on
rank, so it's probably
something
not.
else.
Yeah, it's probably not that big of a
yeah,
deal.
it's on a bunch of things. It's also on a Rombolo, I think it's called. The Plague Monster. Which that's new, right?
Which one?
The Plague Monster one.
I'm trying to think. Who's the plague monster? The goo, the oil. The one with the fat tail.
Yes,
Yes,
the one that
he's
we
new.
kept fucking up
Yeah,
was
he's new.
deflating. Dude, me and Josh fought this thing. He was like, "Fuck it, I see it. I'm gonna attack it."
Yeah.
And I joined him. Yo, we
Yeah.
bullied the fuck out of this thing.
Joe Jordan asked me for my reason. I said it's on the map and I can hit it. That's all the reason I need.
I was like, "All right, I'm down."
I just wanted to go hit something.
He's the reason why I went viral. that monster, not you, but like, you know what I mean.
Mm.
I was like, "What the hell is this?" I was like, "Why does my cat look like that?" And then I fought the Black Flame. I was like, "I'm sorry, what the fuck?"
Yeah, I am.
The
using
Black
his
Flame,
armor,
the new-
the Black Flame's
The
armor.
new Ordar for fucking felines just makes it into a tentacle monster.
Yep,
I'm like,
that's
"Oh,
the one
okay."
I picked. I picked the armor, and then I have the Narcellus hat.
Dude, it's so fucking cool, dude. I was like, dude, watching the Palico in cutscenes is hilarious. It's so fucking funny. Just like it goes to eat something and all you see is tentacles just fucking freaking out. It's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Or like the fucking bird thing. He takes the sausage. Our palicos don't get their sausage anymore.
Yeah.
The bird gets it.
What if I want a sausage?
Yeah. I just want to let you know I finally hit 10K views on fucking TikTok.
All right.
That's just an update.
Nice.
And then, well, I guess I'll look at this. I'm constantly looking at it now, and I hate it that I'm doing this, but
Just leave it
it's so
alone.
fucking, it's so cool to look at. I'm at 335,000 views on fucking Instagram.
335,000.
Yeah,
It's not thousand,
Whoa.
thousand. That'd be a lot.
yeah
That'd
is
be
a
like
lot.
10 billion. That'd be like 300 million.
I had to always say thousands, and it's not. I'm not doing it because I'm fucking stupid or anything like that. It's more of a sense that I do it because when I say big numbers to Jess, I had to break it up again into 1,000, like to let her know that no, that's the 1,000 part. Like it's hard to explain, so I have a habit of doing that now. I'm not trying to out my wife, but I'm just saying in general, like if I say like 300,000, sometimes I'll say 300,000 thousands or some shit like that, and it's just I get into it. There's so much to talk about Monster Hunter Rise and Wilds, like the comparisons. How do you feel about the travel time, Josh?
That's fine. The monsters don't move very far away. So
No, I'm talking about. Well, no, that's not true. There's a couple of monsters
do
that
they?
fucking
there's some monsters
dip,
that
like-
dip out. All right.
the spider monsters. Fucking forget about it. They'll go back to their fucking hidey hole.
Yeah. that
like
makes
especially
sense.
when they're about to die. They go like, oh, that's like 7 areas that way. But I saw a meme. Someone was like, I'll never complain about Monster Hunter Rise and travel time to monsters again.
Mm.
I was like, it's really not that bad, especially when you get bases.
Yeah, I have not too much of a problem with it.
The only problem I have with the bases is that most of my bases are in danger zones.
That's where most of
the
them
ones
are.
that
Yeah.
are like important. I'm like, God damn it! Like I go to travel to it, it just got destroyed. I'm like, fuck you.
Yep. Get used to it.
I was like, God damn it. My biggest monster that I fucking hated in the very beginning, because I was just getting used to Switch Axe again. It's that fucking water monster
Which
that
one?
has like it has like the fucking veil on it.
Yeah.
Oh, the Apex Predator. Yeah, I like him. He's a pretty good monster.
No,
He's a big ass
it was
great
you
jacker.
had a good time fighting it because when I came in, we were fucking wrecking it. You know what I mean? But you were using a great sword, and you're like, I had to switch to longsword. I couldn't use
But
a
great
large
sword was
weapon
fine
against it.
it was that a hammer was not good against it. His head was
Hammer,
too
there
high.
you go.
Yeah, so I ended up
We
switching
call
to
it
great sword.
the only thing that I had a problem with the slow weapons is because I didn't get to play with other people.
Mhm.
So like it having all the aggro on me, and I couldn't. The attacks take too long after doing something to switch into another attack. That's the whole thing about Switch Axe. It's big meaty hits constantly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was wondering
It's
if
a
it
big
faster.
monster. It moves fucking fast
Yeah,
as hell.
I need I need quick sheath on my fucking
Yep.
on my longsword, bro. I try to go into special sheath, and it feels like it takes him forever to put that shit in there. I'm
So-
like, bro, I'm gonna get hit now, and then I get
You
hit.
know my pain for so many Monster Hunter games now.
It's like, oh no, I need fucking quick sheath. I need to find some
Yeah.
quick sheath decorations.
I recommend quick sheath on the helmet and hands, so that way you can have like other abilities later on. But what do you call it? Fucking, I switched to dual swords and I was fucking that monster up, man. I was like, I'm too quick for it. I'm too quick for it. Like I was
Yeah,
moving
he was a
slow before,
really
now I'm
slow
too
monster.
fast.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I was like, what the hell?
he's actually the one he's the one I clashed with the most on greatsword. I end up clashing with him a lot whenever I fight him. It's just
We
easy to
call
get the
it,
perfect guard on him. He's so slow.
I once broke 9 wounds on a single attack with dual swords. Dual swords is amazing for breaking for wound damage. You just go in. It's so worth it, dude.
Yeah, I thought about picking up shield and sword, but I think I'm gonna wait till the end of the game. I think I'm gonna stick with hammer longsword until my playthrough, until I'm in high rank.
I'm thinking of like sword and shield because of mounting and stuff like that. But honestly, you know what I've seen mounting a lot lately?
One,
Heavy bowgun.
really? Yeah, because
Heavy
the mounting
bowgun
attack will
and
like
mounting.
mount it in one shot if they actually get it. Because it's
I was like,
difficult
God
with the mounting
damn.
attack, so it's got a lot of mounting status, I believe.
You know why I see it? Because of the fucking NPC when you do the SOS.
Really? The NPC is a heavy
Yeah,
bowgun.
like if you don't get people to join you, the NPCs join you, and this motherfucker just keeps mounting it. Him and Olivia.
That might be an NPC quirk then. Because I remember I remember before the mounting damage was decent on it because it just didn't do it very often. But
I don't know. I've been jumping off my sacred and mounting quite easily with
yeah, me
those.
too. Like the second time, like
Well,
when I go from the
you
first area to
have-
the second one, I don't mount. But then when I go from the second area to the third area, if it makes it there, I'll mount every single
Yeah.
time.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't
Uh,
even try it otherwise.
Can we talk about Insect Glaive's wound attack?
I
please?
I haven't
seen
used
it
it yet.
Yeah, I haven't used it. I use Insect Glaive in high rank. I was interested.
You
I've
mean the
heard, I've heard
Focus
nothing
Strike?
but good things.
No, not the focus. Well, no wound damage. No matter what, like
The actual
focus
like,
strike on a wound.
yeah, the focus
Yeah,
strike,
like
yeah.
when you do your wound attack.
Yeah.
I have heard nothing but good things
Have
about
you seen
Insect
it?
Glaives.
No.
Apparently, it's fucking sweet.
Bro, you dance like a stripper.
What?
Oh yeah, we gotta play that.
What the
We gotta
hell?
be strippers.
You stab into it and then you just spin the wind on that pole.
Oh my
hell
God.
yeah! Yep, we're picking this shit up.
It's like I'm like, oh no.
I did almost pick up if Longsword didn't pan out, I was gonna try Insect Glaive because of all the good things I've heard about it.
Ever
Lansword-
since
Longsword
Longsword
Silver
got
Cross
put
panning
into
out.
the game, Longsword has been domination for every single.
Yeah,
game.
because it's got all of the way it's designed, it has the tools to be good at monster. So it's
Yes.
consistently good at I remember in Generations Ultimate they gave Sab in Generations Ultimate Longsword had a guard, and it was the
Really?
most
Mhm.
busted shit ever. It was the first hit of your spirit combo, and if you got the guard point, you went directly to the last hit of your spirit combo. So you get
When
gauge.
Josh told me I had a guard, I was like, "Excuse me, what?"
Yeah,
He goes, "Yeah, it's the schooling." I was like,
It's
"What?"
So good. It was on Valor style, because Generations Ultimate Sab was a spin-off game technically. It was the last game in the old engine, so they had every monster in there. So there's like I think 109 or 114 different monsters to fight, and it's on Switch by the way. If you want to play it, I'll play it. But what they also
If you wanna
gave
play it,
us
I'll play
was
it.
every weapon got a style, or got 6 styles, which would change
Yeah, 6
all of
styles.
which would change all the weapons move sets, which was crazy that the spin-off game got that. One of the styles that was a big one was called Valor style, where the weapon would be nerfed. You got a special gauge. The weapon would be kind of nerfed, and you'd have a special Valor sheath, where the sheath would take longer. But if you got hit while you were sheathing, you would take a tiny bit of chip damage and instantly put your weapon away. So you could kind of like counter an attack with a sheath, but or to not take damage. But once you filled the Valor gauge up, the entire weapon changed. And let's see, which weapon was it? Was it I was talking about the longsword?
Yeah.
Longsword.
Yeah. So the first hit of the spirit combo was a guard point which I believe had a motion. It had like its third highest motion value too. So it was also like the third strongest attack you could do. So you could just sit there in front of the monster and just wait for them to roar and smack them with a guard point, knock them over. It was so fucking busted. It was crazy,
Damn.
but it was so much fun.
I do miss my dogs from Rise. But the Secret is definitely really
Yeah,
cool.
the Secret's better.
I
I miss my wire bugs. I like the wire bugs. The wire bugs were
Wire
way
bugs
better
are
than
amazing, yes.
the fucking
The wedge.
than the wedge from fucking World. What do we get? The clutch claw. The wire bugs are way better than the clutch claw.
Mhm.
Well, the fucking wedge beetles are back, and they're still the same.
Yeah, but
issues.
the wedge beetles have been around for forever though.
Yeah.
They're just moving.
So my biggest thing with the Secret is if you call it, it just immediately takes off running with you. I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to change my weapon.
I know,
I'm not
right?
trying to fucking.
Yo, he just dashes off with you.
I'm like, there has to be a way to change this shit, and I cannot find the setting for it. I may be stupid. Somebody
No,
can let
I
me
am
know in the comments.
100% confident. This is a Monster Hunter design. Just deal with it.
Yeah, it's just like, oh my god.
Pretty sure we're just gonna.
I'm like,
deal
I'm
with
right
this
next to
shit.
the monster. I'm like, ah, dude, I'll switch and I'll just fucking mount the shit out of this monster. And then there I go. Like, I'm gone. I'm like, okay. I do hate in the story mode where it doesn't tell you where you cannot capture this monster because of story reasons.
Because of story reasons, not because it's an Elder Dragon.
Not
Oh yeah,
because
is
of Elder
that
Dragon.
is that first long monster? Is that an Elder Dragon? Yeah, it's an Elder Dragon, right?
I guess
the first big one.
It's dude. It's so hard to tell.
It
I don't know
looks
because
like
I
a
never
dragon.
caught it.
It looks like an Elder Dragon. I'm assuming it is.
Yeah, but the thing is, like,
I didn't try. I didn't
it's
try
hard
to
to
trap it,
say
so I don't
because
know.
you can catch Zuwu right afterwards. Like, you can catch that. So I was like, it was very. You couldn't catch it because it had to be taken away.
Actually,
right?
Sab fought that
And
one,
then-
or did I just spoil him? I'm sorry.
No, he hasn't fought that one.
Damn.
He's going to fight it soon. He's gonna fight the fucking
The long
the
dragon.
one
is
that
cool,
we
Sab.
were beating up, and we're like, all right, we're gonna catch it. I was like, I asked you if you want to catch it. You're like, yeah, okay. He's like, yeah, if you have the materials, go ahead. I went to go catch it. We couldn't because it had to do the story.
Yeah, we had to
thing.
see that cutscene. It was such bullshit.
Yeah. And I was like, and then as soon as the cutscene played, it died. I was like, what the fuck? I was like,
We got
and I laughed
yo.
so hard. I was like, yo, it had to fucking do the story.
Yeah, we got cheesed, yo.
I didn't realize. I was like, what the? So I have no idea if you can catch them. I have no idea.
Well, during the story, who knows?
I didn't even try it with the raffle. I didn't try it with the other ones and stuff like that.
I haven't
almost
caught
spoiled
anything.
it.
I've just been killing them. I've been having fun killing them. They're just
Like,
they're
we'll
low
just say
rank,
the
so I don't
guardian
care.
monsters. We'll just say guardian monsters. That doesn't spoil anything. Because
Yeah,
there's always like a
you'll get
second
to
type
them.
of monsters.
Yeah, you'll get to them. Zach.
Frenzy is back, by the way.
Of course it is. Gormagala's back. We knew he and Chikuru Magala were back.
Yeah, and I was telling Josh as soon as I saw him, I was like, because you see him in the beginning, but you don't see him at all towards like
Yeah, I
after you beat
love
the game.
Frenzy. I accidentally killed my
Fabios is back.
Fabios? Who?
Yeah,
The fuck is that?
you don't remember? He's the guy from Monster Hunter World. He's the guy with the white hair.
Oh, that Homeboy? Yes, I did see the cutscene with Homeboy.
So, and we call it. I
Where's
was
my
like, that's the dude who
Dragonator?
says Nergigante 3 different
He
ways.
does. Yeah, where's my Dragonator?
Yeah. And I was like, he's a professor. I'm like, what?
Oh,
I was like,
Fabios.
this man he was out there in the trenches smacking shit. What are you talking about?
No, that dude was a badass at World. Like, didn't he like throw a monster or something?
Yeah.
Like, why isn't he fighting?
To
Why-
go back to saying Monster Hunter Story is a tank. That's the reason why.
That man manhandled a monster.
I want to complain about the fucking one of the characters so badly,
Which one?
but I can't. I can't because Sab hasn't got to it yet.
I see. Okay.
The biggest thing, Josh, remember when I said they talk about 2 choices?
Uh-huh.
And it's like, why are we even fucking giving any effort to that one thought when you know for a fact it's going to go the other way? And everybody's like, we got to do it. This is the only way now. We all agree? Okay, cool. Then we get there and we're like, now we got to do it this way.
Like,
Like, no
bruh,
fucking dip, Sherlock.
what happened to the plan?
like,
I thought we
I
decided on this.
I was streaming Saturday, and you went to go mute yourself, so you couldn't hear it. And I was just bitching about that thing for like a good like 5 minutes, just like yelling. I'm like, what the fuck was the purpose of that? There was no reason to do any of that fucking build up, to just get there and be like, nah, we're gonna do it this way instead. Like, of course we were. There was no doubt about it. Why are you even conceding the notion of even that? It was, oh god, man. I was like this. I'm like, what the fuck's the purpose? Why? But, you know, people on my stream thought it was funny, so.
Yeah, I'm
But
gonna
yeah,
try to beat it as soon as possible.
Yep, trying to get the
You're
game to
almost
open
done.
up. I beat the story. I'm just trying to get the high rank now.
Yeah.
you are in high rank. Hate to break it to you, Josh. As soon as you beat the story, you're in high rank.
Really? Boring.
Yeah. It's not that boring
I need
because
to unlock
there's
all the
stuff that you can
weapons.
do in between. You just have to raise your rank up.
Yeah, I
But
just gotta raise that
because
rank.
because I fought monsters before I beat the story, I went from like rank 8 to 12. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it does bank all your experience.
Mm-hmm.
I need better armor.
Sab, let me tell you this right now. You're almost at a point where you can use your armor spheres.
I used a few of them. Just I took like 3 or 7 to upgrade, and it was the lowest ranked armor spheres.
I only get stuff up to level 8, and that's it. I would not get anything any further than that because high rank gear is going to be so much better. And it is. I just haven't found high rank gear I want to use.
I just use the bone set the moment I get the high rank every single game. The moment I get there,
Yeah.
just pick up the whole bone set. It should take you to your first set of armor. Perfectly
I'm
fine.
just using different skills, and the skills are very useful. Like, I know for a fact, like, the way I'm using it and everything like that, like, I have Part Breaker, I have Flare for, like, the large monster and stuff like that. Which there's 2 large monsters, by the way.
Mhm.
Which I was really happy
Oh yeah,
about.
that reminds me. Jordan, by the way, I need to fight your favorite monster 1 or 2 times.
Zuwu,
Yeah,
baby.
I need to fight him.
Zuwu!
That was like a Chinese
down to
warlord.
murder him.
Favorite. Well, first of all, we should probably get Sab to
I
where
mean, Lubu.
he appears because he's almost there. Sab has like
Mm.
1 fight. No, he has 2 fights.
I think it's Stuart.
He has 2 fights, and then he gets the Zuwu fight. So we should get Sab there and just fight them together.
Yeah, Sab, you talking about Lubu? The man who betrayed every single person he ever worked for?
Yeah, Zuwu sounds like his brother.
Lubu had a
He
brother?
kind of is.
I don't know.
No, no, don't.
Oh, no.
It's
Like,
just
you know,
a
it's
joke.
because the name
Lubu's
sounds
brother.
familiar.
Yeah, it sounds like Lubu's brother.
This man took like, oh, they rhyme.
That must be his brother.
Yeah.
Porter and quarter.
Mhm.
They're brothers.
Exactly.
He probably
The
was.
quarter porter kind of
What's his
pounder
name?
thing.
Zuwu?
Zoo-woo! You gotta yell it, man.
How do you spell that? Z-U-W-O-U?
No. Z-U? So Z-U. X-U space W.
X-U? Stop lying. Fuck. X-U what?
Sorry, I had to cough. Jesus Christ.
Zuwu.
Yeah, it's with that X, bro.
How to beat Zuwu.
Yeah.
Looks like Zuwu is not a real person. Well, he is a real person in a few places, but not notable. No ancient Chinese general.
I just want to say, like, Zoo, like, it being my favorite monster of this generation. I don't know if Nargacuga's in this game.
What? Zuwu can one bang you?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It can eat you.
Zuwu can eat you.
It can eat you. Yeah. It grabs you. If you don't fucking hit triangle enough, it will eat you. Unless somebody else hits it.
Can't eat me.
It's really cool. It grabbed me a couple of times,
Yeah, they
but
grab
I've
me
always
plenty of
mashed
times.
triangle.
I just have
Yeah,
a
I
pod.
just mashed triangle and get out of it.
I just have a pod. Any slinger ammo gets you out of there in 1 shot.
Really?
Yep. Just shoot your slinger ammo at it.
I'm just always good. As soon as you get grabbed, if you keep hitting triangle, you'll be free in no
Oh,
time.
okay.
No risk of anything.
He grabbed me a few times. So did Aardvark.
I did forget. I did forget until we did this podcast that there is 2 large monsters. By the way.
2 like really big ones.
Yeah.
Like massive.
Do you not remember
ones.
the other one?
Yeah, the two dragons.
He basically makes cold everywhere he goes. He makes footholds, and
Yeah.
he's a very big boy.
Yeah, he is a big boy.
He has radiators on him.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I
That's
remember
all.
that
That's
one.
all I really can say.
That
Until
one
you have
was
blue
fun.
sharpness, you can't really hit them.
Ouch.
You can break them with the environment, but you got to get really lucky with that shit.
Mm. Or you could always trap them under whatever you need to.
Yeah, but you need blue sharpness to break it.
Yeah.
Especially the ones on the back. Break the ones on his back. Like, bro, you don't get any blue
I
sharpness
just used hammer.
anywhere in that game.
I didn't.
Well, yeah, you
know
have
that.
you have blunt damage.
Yep.
You have blunt damage. Like, I have bladed weapons. I'm like, I can't break this shit.
Yeah, I just
was like,
beat on
what
his
the
head
fuck?
until he died.
I was so annoyed, but I was like, how am I supposed to break this with bladed weapons? That's not fair.
A lot of
I had to
damage.
hope Olivia went and attacked that specifically, and that was it. But yeah,
Another thing
I'm so
I've
excited to
noticed,
see like Sav's reaction to things.
I believe it's the one of the guardian weapons comes with Master's Touch, which is sweet. Skills on the
Which-
weapons is fantastic. I love this.
Oh, dude, they're amazing. Like I said, Dog Shaguma has Focus Strike, and then fucking it has focus on it, so it charges up the fucking weapon faster. Oh
Mhm.
my god, dude, I'm just going in on zero fucking discharge, zero sum, just fucking blowing that load.
Yeah.
Pretty much, pretty much just like that. Shooting loads here, shooting loads there. You know. I'm really excited to get Sav to the end because I want him to see the story boss and how cool that shit is. I think it's one of the coolest story bosses ever. It's so fucking cool, dude. You're gonna be like, what? What else is there? Well, I already told you. Like, I hate the fucking kid. I hate him with a passion. Like, I think he's the
Nata?
dumbest thing. Nata, I fucking hate him.
4K.
Oh my god. You should hate him now too. It's fucking annoying.
I mean,
he's the worst fucking character.
He's pretty annoying, but I mean, like I say,
There is no point in him at all, and you'll see why. Like, there's everything we didn't need him. we would have realized there was people there to begin with, because as soon as we got there the second time for the excavation, for the expedition and shit like that, we saw a person riding on a secret. So we didn't need Nata at that point, and we noticed that the environment was changing without Nata. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, we were gonna get to where we needed without him.
Mhm.
I don't know. I just... Hey.
you just don't like kids.
Yeah, the one parent out of all of us.
I know, right? Yeah, the only one here who has a child. He hates.
Yeah,
Fucking hates those
despises
fucking
children.
things.
Little germs and just you see me kicking a kid.
Little fucking crotch fruit, just fucking punt him.
Should have shot you on your mom's face. It's like,
I shot your mom in the
whoa.
face. What the fuck?
What's going on here? What are we even doing here?
To let that be known, that's a jizz joke, not a gun joke.
Oh, I do have something interesting to say. I don't remember if Jordan, if you remember this game. Sav, you remember Duet Night Abyss, the Warframe
Yes.
ripoff? It
Mhm.
is gacha.
That's what I heard.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
and that basically means that game is inherently bad because Warframe exists and is not gacha.
Hmm.
It's free.
So Warframe is free.
That's what I'm saying. Warframe is free. It's free.
They're both
Duet
free
Night's
though.
also, yeah, Duet Night's gonna be free too. It's a gacha game. It's gonna be free, but yeah,
When
in
does
that
this come
case,
out?
I might play it, but I won't spend a dime. And like the moment I don't get a character I want, I might stop playing.
I mean, yeah, that's the,
Because
that's the
That's fair
that's the
enough.
whole thing with like Warframe is that doesn't happen. You get what you want if you play Warframe.
mhm.
Yeah,
Unless
it
it's
affects your
Rivens.
time.
Me and Sab waste our time on Rivens all the time. Shiki doesn't like the Riven system yet. Assuming Jordan, you don't like it that much either.
I fucking hate it, dude.
Yeah, newer
It's the
players
dumbest
tend
thing
to
in the
fucking
world.
hate that shit. But once you've gotten established and there's not much else for you to do, it becomes the funnest thing in the game. The randomness is fun. Me and Sab love our Rivens.
No, I don't mind the gambling part of like the perks and shit like that. I just hate the fact that like the Riven, I can't like put it into a pool, a smaller pool. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, the entire system is RNG. There's no protection in the system.
Oh, it's a
whatsoever.
rifle. Oh, well, that means you're gonna get a bow.
Yeah, that is a
Like,
bow.
what?
Yeah, bows are rifles. That makes sense.
it's like okay, cool. Can I get the shotgun one then?
Then you need a shotgun
It's-
ribbon
it's-
mod. Shotgun ribbon.
Yeah, no, but you know what I mean. Like, it's
yeah.
just rifle. There's too many rifle for the rifles.
Yeah, you're right, and it's just gonna keep getting. And there's just more and more. That's why, like, I got a reconfix ribbon. So the new one, the Sight 9, like Gatling gun rifle, the one that gets heat damage. I sold it for 400 platinum. A week later, it was 60 platinum. Same ribbon.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can get lucky, and although I get it as like newer players who don't have as many things as me and Sab, yeah.
I mean, I have a lot. The thing is, like, I'm so behind on a lot of things.
Yeah.
That's the fun part about it. Like, I get to
Yeah, the thing is,
actually
yeah,
go through that stuff.
Warframe has no FOMO, so like, yeah, taking a break now, whatever, that's fine. You'll come back. There'll just be some more stuff for you to play.
Dude, I can come back like
You can
after
come-
I play Soulframe.
Yeah, exactly.
I can come
Yeah,
back
you
after
come
playing Soulframe for like 6 years from now.
Yeah, and there'll just
and
be
be
more
like,
stuff.
oh, this is-
There'll just be a
Yeah,
ton
I'm
of
like,
stuff
okay.
for you to do.
I'm like, I highly doubt, like, even if that game like stops getting updated, I highly doubt they'll get
Oh
rid
yeah,
of the server.
Soulframe. I probably have to buy the Founders pack. So let me tell you about the Soulframe Founders. So there are some special Founders weapons that like can get distributed throughout the community, and you can only have your name on it if you're a founder, which means like 5 years down the line, only the founders' names will be on all these weapons, and they'll keep getting created. And okay, I want my name on people's weapons. I might
Oh,
have
yeah,
to buy the
without a doubt,
Founders
dude.
pack just to get my name on people's weapons.
I mean, I had the Founders thing for Warframe from PlayStation 4 and shit like that. I remember that being a thing.
That
But
was
it wasn't
like
Founders,
the
it
start.
was-
Yeah,
it was-
that was like
yeah,
an
it was-
initial starters pack. We never got access to the founder stuff
Yeah.
when the PC got the actual
PC got
founder
Founder
stuff.
But yeah. Oh my god, I'm having so much badass reflux.
How are you? Yeah, getting some heartburn. Got some Tums.
Oh, dude,
got
it's so
some
bad.
Pepsid. I don't know if Pepsid helps with that.
It could have been from like drinking 3 Red Bulls.
Does
the
Pepsid
other
help
day.
with that? With acid reflux? I don't know. I've never tried it
Yeah.
with acid
Yeah,
reflux.
it is.
I don't just use Tums whenever I have it.
Famotidine is pretty good.
I had some spam before I went to bed and I woke up burping.
What,
That's a
what is
terrible decision,
spam
dude.
made out of, Sab? What meat,
Meat.
is
Meat.
spam made
Meat.
of? Yeah, but what
Don't
kind?
worry about it. It's
But
meat.
I
I think
am
it's
worried
I think
about
it's the meat of the pig.
Well, which
Yeah.
part?
I don't know.
The parts that you don't use in bacon and pork chops.
No, but it did have bacon. It
Pork
did have
loin
bacon in
and
it. It was
ribs.
spam with bacon.
Spam with
Hmm.
interest.
Yes, so there was
About to find
bacon
out.
in it.
Me being
I'll make
Hispanic,
them with
again,
spam. Unwanted.
shout out to my Hispanic people. This podcast has been Hispanic in the beginning and Hispanic at the end. Spam is life. Spam and Bacalillos, baby.
It's
That's what I'm talking
canned
about.
pork and ham.
Vienna sausages,
Interesting.
too.
Pork shoulder and
yeah.
ham.
Okay, that's not that
That's
weird.
fine.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
that's
Yeah, that's
fine.
fine.
Yeah.
No.
Then why is it so
People
hated?
make a big deal
Yeah,
out of
like,
it,
why
but
the fuck
honestly,
is
Because it
so
looks
not bad.
because it looks weird and it has
Oh
jelly.
yeah, yeah, because it kind
Because,
of
well,
looks
it has gelatin for
processed.
it's basically a
cooked.
preservative. The gelatin.
Well, no, it's cooked in
Yeah.
cans, and the gelatin comes out when it's cooked.
Yeah, it's the gelatin from the
Yeah.
collagen as it's cooked.
Mhm.
But the thing is,
and it helps keep it preserved,
yeah,
which is really
the
nice.
thing, gelatin and like braised meat is delicious. It's why it falls apart.
But yeah, no, I
Yeah,
just
I
sliced
guess
it up.
spam just looks bad, and I guess that's why.
Yeah, it looks really weird.
I mean, you ate spam when you lived with me because I
Yeah.
always used to cut it thin and fry.
I
it.
just sliced it up
think
and
spam
threw it
is
in the
fine, I
air
was always
fryer.
wondered. Never tried that. That might be something decent. Put it in the air fryer. Probably have it with some eggs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with eggs with rice.
Yeah, that might be a decent meal actually.
Yeah, that spam and rice is my cheap, like lazy meal.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, we have 2 minutes before we get Sab to the end of the game,
But I need to
so
take a
let's
piss.
we gotta start wrapping it up.
You want to start rapping?
Well, we have 2 minutes. Like, it's here.
My
1
name
minute here and
is
1 minute there.
Sab. I was born in a lab.
Were you?
Go away before I grab your drab flab.
Uh-huh. About to go
There's
platinum
my
now.
rap.
Yo, my name is Jordan. Grew up in Brooklyn. Fuck with me, I started hooking. Hit your jaw so hard your dog be shooken. Hop over the fence because the cops be looking. Fuck your mom. Fuck your dad. Josh is over there eating crabs.
I wish. Yo, I can have some crab leg in the freezer, actually. You know, that might be a great idea. I'm hungry.
Dude, I can't wait for fucking summertime. I just want to go fishing so badly.
You ever been
Sab wants
crabbing?
botulism. I got you, Sab.
I don't want
no,
I got you,
botulism.
Sab.
Crabbing sounds boring because don't you just put the fucking trap out there and then wait a
Well,
few days
That's
and come
not
back?
the way.
I'm sorry. No. Hold on. Did you just say crabbing is fucking boring?
Not
Yeah,
the
it's
way
not
I
just putting the
crab.
trap out, or is
Dude,
that
it's a
lobster?
fucking event. It's a goddamn event. You put a trap out there,
Yeah.
you go fucking further out in the ocean, you get drunk as fuck, you forget about it,
Yeah, but you can do
and
that
you come
fishing.
back
You
and
can
there's
get drunk as
crabs in the
fuck whenever
fucking...
you want. You don't have to do
No,
all
no,
the
no,
big
no, no,
prayer
no, no.
crabbing.
This is an event, because you can go fishing while
That
you're
is not the only way to crab.
What are the other
To
ways
get
to crab?
drunk?
Okay,
Well,
so the
what
way
the
that
fuck would you
I
wanna do?
crabbed is you can crab straight off a dock.
Yeah, of course.
And what you do is you tie a chicken or turkey neck to a string, and you have a
okay.
net, and you lower that turkey or chicken neck into the water and wait for the crab to crawl out and start nibbling on it, and you swipe that motherfucker with the net.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
I'd rather just go fishing at that point. But crab, you just put a trap out there, then you go fishing, probably for some
Yeah.
flounder.
I wish I wasn't so scared of the
Oh.
ocean, and then I'd like to go spear fishing, but I can't imagine holding my breath. I'm watching this YouTuber, the Aquatic Monkey. This fucker would like spearfish a fucking swordfish, but he's sitting there holding his
just
breath the
realized
whole time.
something.
I never want to do that shit, yo.
I never knew you were afraid of the ocean.
I'm not afraid of the ocean. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't go fishing in the ocean, or I wouldn't go diving in the ocean.
Yeah, I can't
Josh,
hold my
you
breath.
know about
very
a
long.
show called River Monsters?
I have. Yeah, River Monsters is a good show.
Dude, it's the best show.
It
We talked
is.
about it in Parking Ticket.
Yeah, River Monsters is a good show. I like
It's a
River
great
Monsters.
show. I just,
All right.
as I said before, I'll just reiterate: best late night Animal Planet programming ever.
Honestly, it might,
Best Animal Planet show.
And to
It's
think-
the best
yeah.
Animal Planet
and
show.
to think
I-
it
it
only,
might be,
it only
yeah.
ended because he ran out of stuff to fish.
He caught them all.
Yeah, he caught
He caught
The
them
everything.
all,
ones that he
dude.
could, I guess. He didn't catch.
Dude,
all
I
of them.
talked about like where he got dropped off in a random ass area and started speaking a language. I'm like,
Mhm.
this man has been here
Like,
so many
yeah,
times.
no, this man, he knew so many different languages and just like. oh my
It's so
God.
cool, and he's like, dude, listening to him, I'm like, oh man, this dude knows. He can say total bullshit. I'm like, this man knows what he's saying.
He might. I mean,
Mhm.
it makes sense that he knows the
Like,
language. He goes all over the place.
It's just the
catches these
fact that
fish.
like the way he sounds and the way he talks, it just makes him sound like this man is 10 times smarter than me. I believe it. The Earth is flat. You know what I mean? Like he could be saying the dumbest shit ever.
He could convince you the Earth is flat. That is impressive.
That is impressive, dude. If you hear this man talk for more than 20 minutes, you're like, fuck it. All right, dude. I'll go to bed. If this man says, "Shut up, Jordan, go to bed," I'm a grown ass man. I'm like, all right, I guess I'm going to bed.
Yes, sir, Mr. Wade.
Like this. This man is a fucking authority figure in my life, man. He was there when my dad wasn't.
He might have been. Honestly.
We're going away, guys. That's it. It's the end of the episode. I don't want to talk about it no more. I'm gonna go cry in a corner over there. I'm gonna fucking. I'm tearing up.
No, you wouldn't. You didn't give a fuck.
Josh, don't break the illusion, goddammit. Jeremy Wade's my father.
Uh-huh.
He's still alive. Thank God. But yeah, this is the end of the episode. We're gonna focus on YouTube. We're gonna be a big podcast on YouTube. Let's do it. All right. So here's the end of the episode. It was another very great one, guys. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. All right. we did it. That was episode 13. Josh is back. Listen to the subsidiary podcast, Parking Ticket. That was fun. That was just me and Sad riffing for 30 minutes. But yeah, this is the end of the episode. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell your friends about the podcast. Listen to it everywhere. And if you have been here from other areas, let us know. Put in the comments where you found us at. I'm very interested in that kind of information. Pretty sure Josh is at war too. So yeah. But enjoy the rest of your night or day, whatever time you're listening to this. And play Monster Hunter Wilds.
Fun.
And join the No Parking Zone squad. Bye.
Later.
Adios.